Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May tarot scopes, all right? Your predictions, your what's going to happen, and let's see what it do. All right, welcome back, family. Big, 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 big hugs, nice warm shoulder rubs, high fives, dabs, and a kiss on the cheek because it's your birthday, baby. I hope you celebrate this month all day, every day, as you should. All right, so if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you will like, share, or subscribe. All right, guys, let's jump right into our read. I got my timer going. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on firsthand. On May 3rd, Mercury is out of retrograde, 5 degrees Taurus to 24 degrees Aries. Whoop-de-woo. On the 10th, we have the full moon in Scorpio, so be ready for a video for that. On the 13th, 14th, and 15th of May, be ready for some karmic issues to come into play. On May 21st, the sun will enter into Gemini, and on May 25th, the moon is in Gemini. Whoa-oh. The sun in Taurus and all these retrogrades, guys, we're getting reconnected more to our authentic self. The 4 planet retrogrades that were going on, they're giving us an opportunity because we're going through these karmic cycles, but this is the opportunity to change the way it ends. It does not have to it does not always have to be the same ending over and over. This is your opportunity to change that. All right? So, with that being said, immediately when I was shuffling your deck off before I was setting everything up, I'm sensing there's some stuff going on with family because I had the 10 of Cups reversed with a Cherub reversed. And I almost feel like there's some issues going on with the family, and they've been going on for a while. I think it's slowly going to get better. However, guys, you are ruled by Venus, so you are really looking at what you want in your life, how you want it, and you're looking at the aesthetics of what's going on. All right? So let's jump into our power animal. You got the gato. You got no other than the beautiful, beautiful domesticated house cat. Now, this is about timing and action. I'm going to tell you, I feel like the word balance is coming in for you also. I feel like balance is very much needed. Grounding is going to be needed this month. This is to develop a balance with independence and your shared time. You need to be very selective about who you share your energy with, who you share your time with, who you share your gifts with. Also, this is about being fearless, believing in yourself, using your psychic abilities, and knowing that you have the power and the magic to create whatever you want. This also represents fertility. Like I said, some may be adding, some may not be adding. I might have said that in another video, but I feel like that's happening for you guys too. The ability of the cat, they can see in the dark, but this is a time to get to know yourself. You're going to explore your shadow side a little bit, and you're going to be okay with it. Think about when a cat is in the room and somebody new walks in. The cat is not jumping on him like a dog. That cat is looking at that person like, what the hell are you doing in my space? And should I even pay any attention to you? That's the kind of energy you may have to hold this month in order to protect your energy, all right? So the words that are sticking out for me are patience and balance, all right? Now we're going to be using these oracle cards to kind of tell us about the spirit guides that are coming in with this cat. So mentally, we have the spirit of truth. You have got to see things for what they are. Do not create a story. It is what it is, Taurus. If it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, baby, it's a duck. Take it for what it's worth, all right? Now, looking at the ancestor of protection, that just immediately tells me that there's some wild side in you that wants to come out. Because I have the domesticated cat, and then I have this cougar, puma, mountain lion energy wanting to attack. So you're not alone. Physically, you're not alone. You are being protected, but this is about balancing your male and female energies. I attribute this card to temperance, okay? Guard what's precious to you because you're off your course. You've lost your dreams or your goals. However, this ancestor protection is coming in and it's trying to lead you back on your course. Now, if you're questioning, am I being a good parent? How am I being as a leader? This is telling you you are, but you need to get on your course. Get back on point, all right? Now, the shaman of purification, I'm just going to tell you spiritually, it's time to clean house. Get rid of the negative energy, get rid of the negative people, and get rid of those negative thoughts that you've been harboring and carrying along with you. Clean out the old, bring in the new, baby, because it is time to live your life. No more sitting on the sidelines, Taurus. You have done enough. All right? So, with that being said, we're going to jump into your read, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And This is a general read, guys. That means take what fits and leave the rest for someone else. All right? If you'd like a personal read, you can hit me up. I'll be happy to do it for you. Let's go ahead and bless the deck. And immediately when I cut the cards, I have the Four of Wands reversed with the Chariot. So yes, there's no foundation. There's no family celebrations going on, but don't worry, victory is near. Travel is near. You're going to move towards things. Look, see, Adad, actually his power animal or his totem animal was the griffin and the Taurus. So this is you. Well, the bull, you know, and this is you getting a hold on things and having victory and moving on. All right. And some of y'all are just going to be a dad. Change the deal. Bless this deck. Show us the energy for sun, moon, and rising. Taurus for the month of May. Show me the energy for the month of May. Energy for the month of May. I feel like some of y'all might be dealing with fire sign, a lot of cat energy coming in, or you might have a Leo in your chart. All right. Still not ready. There we go. Okay, let me move these out of the way. If you have any questions about the cards that I use, they are in the description box. In the past, we have the King of Cups reversed. In the present, we are Genesis reversed. The hidden influence is the Two of Discs. The advice is the Four of Wands reversed. And the possible outcome is the Three of Cups. Somebody's going to have a baby. All right. And your overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And right behind the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to just tell you what I have. I have the Cherub of Cups, which when this card comes out with the purification card, that tells me there needs to be a cleansing of energy. Right behind that Cherub is the Ace of Cups. So y'all have really got to clean out this energy in order to invite what's coming in new. Now, jumping into the past, we were dealing with this King of Cups. This is either Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy, or this is you saying everything's okay, everything's super fantabulous, when it's not, all right? Or you're being emotionally manipulated by somebody, okay? And I'm picking up upset about a baby, okay? Now, in the present, we have Genesis reverse. And Genesis reverse isn't really a negative card. I don't really view reversals as negative. I just kind of feel like it's not wanting to go with the flow. You're fighting it for some reason. So in the present moment, you know you have to wipe the slate clean. You know that you have to start over on a certain issue, whether it's in love, whether it's in family, or whether it's at work. But you don't want to, all right? You don't want to. But this is telling you, you are the creator. And like the cat says, you are able to create magic. You have that power. Now, the hidden influence is this Two of Discs. Balance, guys. I told you balance is very important. So this is telling you, you have got to balance your emotional life or your personal life and your family life in order to have a celebration. All right. Now, the advice is the Four of Wands reversed. You have got to build a foundation, whether it's with your family, whether it's at work, but my bell, sorry. It is time to put in the groundwork. Now, the Three of Cups is your possible outcome. And I've got a few stories for you that are already coming to me. The Three of Cups is telling me basically, for some, there was no celebration when you found out about the addition to your family. However, it is a blessing, and eventually you're going to see it that way. For others, this is you realizing that, hey, it wasn't the right family situation. However, I still have my little family, and I'm going to celebrate with them. All right? Now, I want to see what the higher meaning or what this King of Cups has to tell us. Show me the energy behind the King of Cups. What does he want Ursa to know? What does he want Taurus to know? What does Taurus need to know about this King of Cups? They don't even want to shuffle. There we go. Nine of Wands. Okay, so you've been fighting for this fighting with this energy for a while, or you've been fighting with this person for a while. So this King of Cups, male or female, because this is general, this has been a long going battle, almost like you're done. You have been fighting with this person. And I think if this is a relationship, because I have the Queen of Disc here, which is representative of earth signs or of Taurus, I almost feel like you're done. You're done fighting in the past. And you don't want to start over. But the thing is, you know you have to. So I want to see... Show me more on the advice with the Four of Wands. The Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, so for some, you will be returning back to this King of Cups. You're going to go back to the situation and you're going to see if you can make it better. For some, it's going to be a celebration. You're going to figure out the groundwork and you're going to lay it down right. You're just not finished with it. You know that there's more to it. The king is saying, I'm done fighting, and you're saying, I want some more, or vice versa. Now, I want to see what the Queen of Pentacles has for you, or the Queen of Discs. Show me what the Queen wants to know. Lots of anxiety in this situation. So the Queen of Pentacles says the way to work with this situation is to increase that communication, but watch your back, baby. All right? Share with this king what you want, what you need to say. Get it all out in the open. You know, you're seeing things with the spirit of truth. You are protected. You've cleansed the air, and cleansing the air could be speaking your peace, all right? So she's saying make sure that you communicate effectively. No matter how much he's fighting, you communicate effectively until you're finished with the situation in order to have your celebration with the Three of Cups, okay? In a work situation, you might be dealing with a boss who's been laying it on you for a while. You started looking for a new job. I would look online. I would start putting out my resume. Even though it causes you to have anxiety, in the end, you will be celebrating either a new position or a new situation at work. Now, that is what I have for you, Taurus. On the family forefront, I'm sticking with there was no celebration when we found out the baby was coming. For some, it was just too much. Or some who just had a baby feel like, damn, I wasn't ready for this. Balance, patience is needed. All right? This is going to be a month where you're going to realize what you want in love and how you want to be loved. Lots of cups coming in for you, so definitely water sign energy or very emotional energy, and for some we're dealing with fire because of all of the wands that are showing up and the lions. Now, your higher purpose or your higher message when I prayed over the cards was the divine guardian. All right, and this is from the Isis Oracle. And basically, guys, y'all are going through a huge shift right now. So there's lots of changes coming in internally and externally, and she's saying relax, because transformation is going to happen. It's not going to always be the most comfortable. It says protect yourself as you learn to let go and trust how things are unfolding for your greater good. Okay, so it may not look good, it may not feel good, but you have to trust the process. You may be being tested about your own beliefs, or how you feel about a loved one, or understand them, or support them. Or you may be required to let go of what you have known to embrace something completely unfamiliar. So, the fear of losing love, support, safety, or friendship, or a new venture in life. But you almost, for some, you're not going back. You don't care. You're going to move on. But for others, there's something that's bringing you back to it. And until you figure that out, you're going to feel like there's unfinished business. Remember, this is a karmic cycle also, and you are having the ability to change things. Now, Saturn doesn't end out of retrograde until August. So some of y'all may be feeling this energy for a while. This oracle is also confirmation that if you've been feeling like that little gut feeling in your tum-tum, or you're feeling nudges, that it's saying that you need to trust your intuition. And also, if you've been worried about someone else and you've been praying for them, just know that they are protected. Those are the messages that this card brings in with it. Now, your overall energy that's coming in for you is Yule Larue, okay? And this is from the south. So when it comes from the south, this is for exceptional earth healing. And it's also telling you to stop looking for perfection. There is no perfection, but work with the things that you can change now. Now, in the past, it says, have you ever given up on a creative talent? Do you remember being told that your work was not good enough? Now is the time to express yourself again, as you will bring joy to those that you have touched by your efforts. Now, in the present, it just wants you to know that it's about the rainbow snake. You see him on the card, and it's almost like, it's believed that it's been created during a dream time. You need to follow your dreams. You need to make sure that you're in alignment. And that's what the ancestor protection is kind of telling you. You're kind of off. So Uluru is telling you have to tap back into your creativity. Remember, you will reap what you sow, whether it is good or whether it's wrong. It's going to play out. It's a karmic situation. As your potential, it says the circles at the top of the card represent the sun, the moon, and the stars, which all came to be during dream time. Know now that your dream time is not over. The dream time ancestors taught their tribes, animal and human, how to perform secret ceremonies. When these ceremonies are performed, dream times come to those who celebrate them, and the land comes alive. Learn to link back to dream time by seeking inspiration from the natural world. And that's exactly what keeps coming in for you. It's grounding energy, okay? It's telling you to keep a dream journal and to follow the instructions that your dreams are telling you. All right? So don't give up. Things are going to change. Your stone for the month is labradorite, okay? And the key words are psychic development, all that cat energy, meditation, and responsibility. The energies of the stone call on us to be honest and responsible with our gifts. So making sure that all that creativity that you're harboring, that you're using it for the good, okay? Often it's fear of responsibility or the unknown that hindered spiritual development. Labradorite helps overcome these fears. Labradorite is protective and deflects unwanted interferences and aligns the physical and etheric bodies. It also assists in removing external projections and attached entities with a complete cleansing of the aura. Shamana purification, guys. Definitely need to do that. It's a powerful stone for enabling access to the deeper mysteries and aiding in spiritual evolution. All right. With the main focus in the upper chakras, this stone is useful for the problems with the brain, eyes, and thyroid. So that is your crown, your throat, and I'm going to say your third eye. I mean your crown, your third eye, yeah, and your throat. So this encourages change and transformation with intuitive insight, okay? It's powerful stone enabling access to the deeper mysteries of your spiritual evolution. Some of y'all are really on the verge of change, and that's what's going on. That's what the divine, I forgot what the name of it, the divine guardian is telling you, is like, all this change is a little bit much, but it's for a purpose because you are transcending, you are changing your karmic cycle. Drawing this card signifies it is time to be open to your spiritual path. What fears hold you back from the unknown? How can you use this process of the higher mind and the spirit to overcome them? All right. So with that being said, it's telling you wipe the slate clean, start over, lay that foundation, communicate effectively. Do not give up on your dreams. Stay on your course and just know that all this transformation, trust the process, move through this energy, trust your intuition and your psychic development because you will celebrate with the Three of Cups. And whoever is in that third party relationship, just know that you're going to communicate very effectively and you're going to find out the truth because there's somebody who's dealing with it because of the Two of Discs showing up, the King of Cups being reversed, meaning he's kind of being a little shady right now, but you're going to find out what's really going on, and then that's going to move you into what you want next. All right. With that being said, big hugs, lots of love. Thank you, Taurus, for joining me. Happy birthday. Be blessed, and if you'd like a personal or private read, please feel free to hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. See you later.